Welcome, legends. In this episode, we're going to be looking at lighting. Okay, radio control lighting. There's lots of different solutions out there in the marketplace, so to speak. You can go from your very cheap to your very expensive, insanely expensive. The aim of this video is to cover 4 of the most common types. Some of those you might not know about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move you from there up to there so that you can get a good bird's eye view on what it is we're looking at. So all right, the next system we're going to look at is the always on system. Again, very cheap. I think these two cost me, I don't know, £1.50 each, something like that. They're quite big, as we'll see, but if you're flying something like a 700 size helicopter, these are perfectly, you know, in my view, exactly the right sort of size. I'm not going to go as far as to say scale, but certainly the right sort of size. A couple of power cables, very simple. These double-sided sticky pads that go at the bottom of the lights, and in this case a red and green light. Of course, red goes on the port or the left side of an aircraft, and green goes on the right side or the starboard side of an aircraft. Now, the top tip about these: do not throw these away. These are better than 3M. Once they're on, they're not coming off, and they're super sticky. So you know what? Brilliant little pads here. And if you're going to put these on here and mount this on a helicopter, there's a lot of power coming down from those blades, the rotor wash, and you want to make sure these don't come off, or certainly don't get sucked up, for example, if you're upside down or whatever. So don't throw these away. They are great. You can get these from eBay. My advice is put a search in for ZMR. That's the people who make them, but it's a Chinese set of lights, so it's very likely that there's all different types of companies named out there. Let's make sure it's the right way. Polarity is important. Even says that, actually. If you get the polarity wrong on this, there's no sort of circuitry that will prevent it from blowing. But there we go. I need to make sure that's a nice tight fit. There we go. And that is permanently on. And you can see that that is very bright. I don't know how long this battery will last, but you know, if you look at a 700 size helicopter, normal flying around about 5 minutes. And you know what, you can add a couple of minutes on the lower you go down, but I don't think anyone's flying anything more than about 6 minutes, sort of basic sport flying, and this will more than power this for that amount of time. It's very bright, and when that's on the side of an aircraft, you will see that. The only downside, of course, actually, is one, its size. It might not fit, for example, a 250 size helicopter, or a 300 or 450, and 2, the fact that it's got to be wired in to the battery. So a bit of imagination by the use of a switch, some good soldering, and some good shrink tubing, you will undoubtedly be able to come up with a suitable switch system. Looking at the green one, again, just making sure the polarity is correct. Okay, and likewise with the green, you can see it's very bright. I'd say it's probably brighter than the red, but I don't think that's the power to the LED. I just think that's a spectrum. The lower it is to white, sorry, the higher it is to white, the brighter it is, and green is higher than red. So look at the brightness of that. And this is during the day. I'm filming this. The sun is coming in, and you're not going to not see that. You will see that in the sky. In fact, I just noticed there straight away. Look at that. One of the LEDs has burnt out already, and that is, I'm afraid, the what you must understand. You're buying this. In fact, there you go, bang! Look at that, both burnt out, and they are 3 volts, and this is a 1 cell. So yeah, I probably needed to put a resistor on there, didn't I? Oh well. Hello guys, quick update for you. I've left that lighting piece in on purpose from ZMR. The navigation lights, which are permanently powered, you can tell because they've got the prongs on the outside. You know, I thought after doing that video, I thought, hang on, wait a minute, why am I advising people to put a resistor in there? Although I've got resistors myself and I've worked it out, it's about 1.4 watts, you can drop it. And I thought to myself, there's nothing in the instructions for that. And then I looked at it even closer, and sure enough, you know, the the current loading on here is 3.7 volts. So why were the LEDs? Why did the LED go off, and why did it drop off, etc.? So I powered it back into a 1-cell battery, and guess what? It started smoking. Now this is bad news, obviously. We don't want a smoky navigation light on our helicopter. More importantly, we don't want a fire risk on our helicopter or radio-controlled aeroplane. A lot of planes and jets are made by foam. So I do not recommend that you purchase this type of navigation light that is permanently powered via a 1-cell battery, 3.7 volt, because in short, they're shit. What you should do is get a small hammer and give it a little tap. You usually get it better after that. Right, there we go, legends. That's it for this episode. Hope that was useful. Till the next video then, take care. See you later. Bye-bye.